Hey everyone, and welcome back, as today we are going to be diving into one of the most exciting topics in real estate, the top developments for 2025. As we know, the New York City market is always evolving, and these three developments that we're going to talk about are definitely raising the bar and the standards of what luxury means in New York City. From cutting-edge architecture to unmatched amenities, these projects are absolutely redefining what it means to live in this city. So let's take a look at these top projects that are coming to the city this year. Let's start with 520 Fifth Avenue. This mixed-use, super tall skyscraper is designed by Con Peterson Fox and is being developed by Mickey Rabina. Now, Rabina has developed a lot of other projects in New York City, such as 15 Hanover, 252 East 57th Street, and 393 West End Avenue. Definitely a local here in the development world. And then you have KPF Architectures, who are known for doing, oh my gosh, everything from commercial, residential, hospitality, everything. For residential, they did the Mandarin residences in Miami. Here in the city, they have 64 University Place that I actually think has some of the most beautiful renderings. It's already built, but it looks so gorgeous in the renderings, especially for being in the middle of the city. They also did 500 West 21st Street, which also goes into the High Line. It's a pretty beautiful building. They were also part of Brooklyn Point, and they've even done Floral Court in London. If you've seen that, it's a stunning, stunning building. On top of that, they have projects in China. Yeah, they're just all over. They have fantastic projects, and they are on board of a fabulous development. This building is located at 5th Avenue and 43rd Street, and upon completion, it's going to be rising to 1,001 feet, making it the tallest residential building on 5th Avenue. It'll have over 100 residences and office space. There's also going to be some restaurants on the first 3 floors and an exclusive 88th floor amenity suite just for the residences. Now, this is going to have a lounge, a dining room, library, and it's also going to have a glass-walled solarium on top. Something tells me the 88th floor of this building is going to be one of those places that's going to, be giving One Irving a run for their money. The building's design is drawing some inspiration from some nearby landmarks like the Fred F. French Building and, of course, Grand Central Terminal. And it's already about 85% sold out, and it is not completed yet. So if you want to grab your spot in Midtown, you should definitely let us know sooner than later. So Charles & Co. is taking on the interior design of this project, and I believe it's their first residential project here in New York City. They've been doing a lot of private clubs, which makes sense because this one's going to have one, restaurants, and hotels alike. And I really think that that's what's setting this project up for success, because something that we know now is that today's buyer, they want more. They want more amenities. They want more concierge services. I feel like buyers today are at the extreme. They either want it all or they want absolutely nothing and to live in a building where the name and the address is nowhere to be seen. So Charles & Co. made sure to only pick the finest materials with his design. European-inspired mosaics, handsome millwork, richly veined stone, and patterned textiles and wall coverings to create the timeless rooms that are warm, elegant, memorable, and evocative. Now, we're going to change it up a little bit and bring you a commercial building. 270 Park Avenue. It's going to be the new JP Morgan Chase building, and it is a super tall skyscraper. It's actually almost done. It looks so beautiful, and it was designed by Foster & Partners. Now, Foster & Partners I've actually mentioned before because they're doing the Regent Residences in Dubai, and they're also doing the Flower Building there as well, which, again, if you haven't seen it online, it looks stunningly gorgeous. I cannot wait for that project to be done. They also did the Grid in Athens, the Six Senses in Thailand. Basically, you name a country, I'll tell you a project that they've done. They are obviously extremely well known and the best people for the job. So 270 Park Avenue was actually being developed by Tishman Speyer, which I personally think that they probably have a bigger reputation in terms of acquiring and owning buildings. I mean, hello, they own Rockefeller Center. How amazing. City Spire, yeah. The list goes on, but they are a fantastic addition to this project. They're definitely in their wheelhouse here. So it's right off of Park Avenue. It actually expands from Park over to Madison. It is a gigantic project. It's supposed to have beautiful gardens that you can drive through underneath. It is rising 1,388 feet in the air for 60 floors, and it's going to be office units. In total, it's going to be 2.5 million square feet of office space that's supposed to house over 15,000 employees. And now once that's complete, it is going to be the largest building in New York that is run solely off of hydroelectric energy. Pretty cool. Also, fun fact, Jamie Dimon decided to use steel from the US. So there are over 93,000 tons of recycled US steel that is building this building. I can't even comprehend that much. Although when you're outside and you see it, I guess you can't understand. It's huge. It's a mammoth. And now for a development that I probably know more than I should because I literally live 2 blocks away from it. I'm actually so grateful in my building I face west because I don't see this monstrosity and it didn't block my views. Thank goodness. But this one is going to be 50 West 66th Street. This has to be the most fought against and city loved building. I mean, okay, let me explain this to you. So I live in the neighborhood, as I said, 2 blocks away, clearly south because it's blocking northern views of my building. All the time, there were people that were getting petitions signed. People were fighting the city, everything for this monstrosity to be going up. And then the funny thing is, it has been, I should say, a little birdie told me that when they came on the market for their pre-sales, that all of the buyers were locals. So I'm like, wow, it's kind of ironic, right? We fought it so much and then we're the ones that are buying it because it's not usually that way with new developments. So got something pretty special, Mr. Barnett there. You may know Xtel because they basically created what Billionaires Row is now. They put up the first new development, or they put up the first high rise on Billionaires Row, the first super tall at 157 West 57th Street. And then they've also done notables, of course, Central Park Tower, which may have some of the most amazing amenities out of all the buildings in New York City until probably this one gets finished. But yeah, they have been doing this project 50 West 66th Street, and they are absolutely not strangers to the New York City development market. So they brought on a powerhouse team to put this project together. So the design architect is Noheta. If you don't know who they are, just look them up. They did the Grand Opera House for Shanghai, the Arts Center in Melbourne, and the Peterdas Museum. That one actually is, no, I don't, what's my favorite project that they've done? I don't know, but that one is spectacular, but they're all spectacular. The point is, look them up. Their projects are insane, and they were the design architects on this. And then, of course, their architect on record is Slice Architects, SLCE. They have over 75 years of architect experience here in New York City. They are local favorites. Just check out some buildings like Woolworth Tower, the Beckford Tower, Beckford House, I think it's both, the Lantern House, which we have a previous episode about. The architecture there is amazing. And they even were the architects for the Centrale, which I personally think is one of the best values. If you're looking for value in new development, it might be all sold out now, but Centrale, they're amazing. They also worked on 432 Park, which I think a lot of people know as the Cube building. Interiors are done by A.B. Concept. And now you may know them from a few places outside of the city, such as Paper Moon in London at the Raffles Hotel or the Market Kitchen at the W Hotel in Algarve. So beautiful. And to wrap up the team, they brought in Samir Shah Design, who is no stranger to Xtel because that's also who worked with them on the Central Park Tower or the Nordstrom Tower, whatever you want to call it. So this monstrosity is between 65th and 66th, right off of Central Park. And it is going to be 775 feet tall. And it's actually outbeating 200 Amsterdam. That used to be the tallest building on the Upper West Side, but this one's going to take the cake now. It is 69 stories tall. And these beautiful residential units actually start at $4.6 million. The amenities for this building are going to span over 50,000 square feet, including a full-size basketball court, a pickleball court, an indoor pool, an outdoor pool, a squash court, a fitness center, a Pilates room, a training studio, a bowling alley, a golf simulator, a screening room, infrared saunas, a steam room, of course, locker rooms, a children's studio, a gaming lounge, and private storage facilities. Also, something that I've had the joy of seeing, just being so close, the 20th floor is going to offer a beautiful outdoor terrace for the residences there. And it's actually coming together quite nicely. I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. No wonder it's selling so fast. Look, if you are interested in that one, you definitely better reach out to us right away because it's not going to be finished and then you can see the properties. No. They are selling out fast. And again, they are selling out locally, which is so crazy, but I get it because it's basically the best neighborhood in New York City. Well, that wraps up our look at the top new developments coming here for 2025. And if you want to get into any of them, commercial or resi, make sure to reach out to us. The future of real estate in New York City is looking brighter than ever. And I also love the trends of what's happening with these buildings and all the amenities. I mean, it's basically little cities in each one. Now, I know that we, the Wheelock team, would love to find out which property is going to be the perfect fit for you. So don't forget, my contact information is in the box below. And why don't you drop a message? What is your favorite new development in New York City? I would love to hear about what everybody's looking at online. Until next time, we at the Wheelock team would love to be your global real estate team of choice. Bye, guys.